Hey y'all, hey angels. Oh my god. Y'all, excuse me, I'm sick, y'all, but so I got a day off, so I'm just trying to get myself back together or whatever so I can close out the week. But listen, y'all, and shout out to my new certification. A. Okay, but anyway, and I'll tell y'all all about it. Y'all don't know everything I've been working on later on. But listen, this ain't about me. This is about Mr. Armon Wiggins, y'all. Let me tell y'all, YouTube has been a journey, right? I mean, time flies, and that's just what it is. So anyway, Armon is one of the people that I watched, when I really got into YouTube, and the live that he did last night was really, really old school Armon. When I say everything that makes Armon great was in that live that he did last night, he did that. Okay. So I watched the replay just a little bit ago, and listen, I watched the whole motherfucking thing. All right. Armon really did his thing last night. He did a response the way that it should be done. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, Armon Wiggins and Jason Lee of Hollywood Unlocked, they had a kinship of sorts. Okay, they were building like a business type relationship / friendship. Armon gave the timeline. I mean, he really did it. He really took his time. I mean, when I say he slow walked that hoe, he definitely did. He made love last night. Okay, you had the foreplay. Okay, you had the intermission. You had, I mean, you had it all. You got some of it all, right? And so Armon gave the timeline from the beginning to where they are now. He showed the receipts of things that he started to notice along the way. He just really explained it. So, it was kind of like, let me tell y'all what it is, and this is where we came from, this is where we at now, so y'all can really understand when I go in why I'm saying what I'm saying and why I'm going in the way that I am. And I love it because y'all know I always say understanding is everything, right? So you really got an understanding of why the live was even happening, why he was even at the place where he was at, how they even got to where they are. So he was definitely responding to Jason Lee. Now, Jason Lee, so shout out to Armon, just old school Armon. He just really did his thing, even ended it off with his phone calls. Larry Reed showed up and did a damn super chat that I don't think I've ever seen. So he did his thing. Armon did his dance. Oh my God, I was just so happy to watch because, like I said, Armon is somebody that I watched when I first came on YouTube. And, through your journey on YouTube, excuse me 1 second. I had to get a sip. But, through your journey, like in life, with anything, your interests change, right? So things that you may have used to be interested in watching and stuff like that, YouTube is really like, people would watch it for the music, you watch it for informational purpose, how-tos, and different things like that, right? Or just entertainment as a whole. And so, your interests change or just whatever. And I kind of fell off from Armon. He kind of rubbed me the wrong way when he judged one of my videos before just solely off the title. So I just knew that he didn't actually watch the video. He just went off of the title. And it kind of like rubbed me the wrong way a little bit because I'm like, damn, now Armon, you know better than that. You know what I'm saying? You make your title, but it's all good. I used to call into Armon's, I really I think he's very talented. I think he's very entertaining. I think he's very good at what he does. And, really, this live that I just watched just really just brought me back, to everything. I love seeing, where he is as far as his subscriber count. I mean, I really just feel like he has so far to go, because I just feel like he's going to be around for a long time. Um, I think oatmeal beats no meal, okay? And I think that he's doing very well for himself. He's doing things the right way. He's building himself organically. And the audience and the support that he has is really his. They're not just there for the moment. They're there for the long haul. So, so still a fan of Armon Wiggins, and I really enjoyed his live responding to Jason Lee, because he showed Jason Lee's pattern. Now listen, I've watched Jason Lee over time, as I've come to know who he was and stuff like that. And I always tell y'all to watch people's patterns, right? Their patterns, they don't got to say shit. All you got to do is watch how they move, and you can read them from top to bottom, right? So Jason Lee is really about, and even Armon said in his live, which I didn't know, that Armon is who helped Jason Lee with his YouTube channel. But that's what he does. He reaches out and he targets the top people on a platform that he's trying to get in on. He will target those people in that section or on that platform that he's trying to get in on, and he will use his celebrity or his, like basically his status, as of course they would want to work with Jason Lee, like he's giving them something, he's doing them a favor, he really uses his name as if he's doing you a favor by reaching out to you and asking you something, or asking to help with something, or to work with him on something, right? And it's like, it is great if it's a genuine opportunity, but nothing is genuine about Jason Lee, okay? There's always a hidden agenda. He always has a reason, and it's always going to be a self-absorbed reason. Even like him going over to Bigo, he targeted the top earners over on Bigo, and then he reached out with them to work with him, and they thought, oh my God, it's Jason Lee, so of course I'll do this, because of course they're trying to build themselves up. And what Jason Lee does, it's not even his name that pays. It's the relationships that he has acquired along the way, and he drops those names. That's what pays. If you notice, he's always gonna, oh, let me call, or oh yeah, I just talked to such and such yesterday, or oh, I can call her right now, or yeah, I'm going there this weekend, or yeah, we do this on a regular. Like, he's just besties with all the top people or whatever. And really, what Armon revealed in his response is, behind the scenes, he really is like a blackmailer. Like, he's really threatens you. He really threatens to expose you, whatever he finds out about you, to expose you. He really, you meet with him, and he basically, now he's like the Grim Reaper. You know what I'm saying? He's just standing over there in the corner waiting for you to cross him, or waiting for you to go against him or disagree with him. And then here he's going to just snap on you and try to do everything he can to ruin your life. It's like, either give me what I want, or I'm going to do this, that, and the third to you. I'm going to use my platform that I built to, destroy you as best I can. And that has to be a fucked up way to live, really, for real. Like, for that to be the reason why he has access to the people that he has access to, it has to be fucked up. He throws his money around. He has to pay for people to be around him. He has to pay for yes men. He just has to pay for people basically to like him. And then what he does is he gets people who need something, or who they may be looking for something or whatever, and he uses that to his advantage, And so I respect Armon more than anything, to be responding to him, to tell the real about him, to give the details from the background, to say who he really is, because he's really a snake. There's nothing genuine, nothing good about this man. He acts like he is the pillar of the community, like he is the one who is giving opportunities to people who may otherwise not have them. And, he's out here helping people to reach certain levels that they may not get to, because, people in the industry don't want to help. But he's the exact reason why people get to a certain status and don't want to let people in. He's the exact reason why. Because when you are trying to be humble, when you are trying to remember where you came from, when you are trying to be open to, letting people into your world and stuff like that, you let people like him in, and now you're attached to somebody that you would much rather wish you never met, you know. You get blackmailed, you get crossed over, everything that you work towards is now at stake because now you got the snake in your camp or you got the snake in on your business. So, people get jealous. People want you to just hand over everything that you worked for. And, it's like, no, like, this is my opportunity. This is my life. This is what I worked for and what I built up. I'll help you. I'll let you in. I'll let you be around and stuff. But it's up to you to make the moves and make shit happen. Once I let you in the door, let you sit at the table, and so I get it. I get why people reach a certain level in life and, they just, pretty much only be around those people that are on that same level. Because when you try to, just still be, like a regular person or whatever, you get people like Jason Lee, and, so anyway, y'all, I'm not going to hold y'all, I just wanted to give my thoughts about, Armon's live, responding to Jason Lee. I think that Armon really bodied it. You know what I'm saying? He did what only he can do, and, yeah, Jason Lee, just be careful, anybody who comes across a Jason Lee, shout out to Cardi B, people like Cardi B and Tiffany Haddish, and just people who, they still are humble. They still are like genuine, regular people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even Armon has worked for where he is, and so just respect to still holding on to that, to still working, to still, standing for something at the end of the day. So anyway, y'all, I love y'all. I hope y'all are having an amazing day. And I will see y'all next time. Bye-bye.